I think I'm gonna put an indicator for me to let me know. 1, 3. Okay. All right, wonderful. Are we ready? You ready? Okay, cool. All right, so let's start on our backs. And bend your knees, place the soles of the feet on your mat. Have your knees knocking in. The palms facing up towards the ceiling. Allowing the shoulder heads to roll back. Invite a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, open your mouth. Let it out with a sigh. Inhale. Open your mouth, let it out. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Release the jawbones. Let the eyes relax and soften. Start to take inventory of your body, starting from the crown of the head. Down into the temples, into the eyebrows and the forehead. Down to the cheeks, the jawbones, the back of the head, the occipital, the neck, the shoulders, the collarbone, the shoulder round, getting into the upper arms, the biceps, the triceps, the rhomboids, the elbows, insides of the elbows, the calves, the shins, coming back into the body, going to the chest, the upper back, the ribs, the top of the abdomen, the lower half of the abdomen, the hips, the pelvis, the lumbar, low back region, the buttocks, the groin, inner thighs, backs of the thighs, the hamstring, the knees and the backs of the knees. Coming back to the shins and the calves, and the ankles, the heels, the tops of the feet, and the toes. taking any type of notes, taking a baseline of how your body is feeling right now. Now with a slow inhale, create a bubble around your body. Imagine white clouds covers you around your body. And this cloud is protecting you from any outside energy and from your energy leaking out onto anybody else. Just conserving your energy for yourself and from others. With this baseline, note it for the end of practice. Now keep your breath moving. And rub your fingertips on your thumb. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your knees into your chest. And rock side to side. And as you rock side to side, when you rock to the right, let your right knee go down towards the floor, not necessarily on the floor. And then your left knee stays in center, and then left knee goes down closer to the floor, right knee center. Just do this. Make sure your feet are apart, at least hip width distance. Linking your breath with your movement. And bring your knees to center and take your knees to the right in a circle. Again, further investigating, seeing how you're feeling, what your body is feeling, what it needs. Bring your knees back to center, go to the left. Knees to center. Slide your right leg all the way down onto the mat and extend, straighten your right leg up. Interlace your hands underneath your thigh and pull the knee closer to your chest with the bent knee, with the bent leg. Bring it towards your chest and then straighten it and then bend it in and straighten it. Now we're gonna bend the knee, grab the outside edge of the right foot and come into a half happy baby. Let the right knee fan out to the side, to the right side, and then lifting your right foot up and down. Okay, now we're gonna re-straighten the right leg, re-interlace behind the thigh. Now you're gonna flex through the right foot. So press through the heel as if you're standing on the ceiling with your right foot. And as you're straightening this right leg, now it doesn't have to go completely straight. We can keep a bend in the knee. Again, let's press it towards the chest. How is your breath? Place the left hand on the left hip, and on your exhale, slide the right leg out to the right and kickstand your right hand so that your right elbow sits on the floor and your right leg stands out. Keep rooting the left hip down. So just a slight external rotation. Bring the foot back to center. Hold it with your left hand. Stretch your right arm out and then cross it over, but don't let your right hip lift off of your mat. Keep the right hip plugged. Now you can place your right hand in the right hip crease and slide it forward towards the bottom foot there. Finding the length in the right side. How is your breath? Are we still here? Stretching our legs. On an inhale, bring the right leg back up to center. And let's come into a twist actually. Open the right arm out to the side and take the leg all the way down. So notice your areas of tension. May it be your jaws or your forehead or your hands or your toes or your inner thighs. When you're ready, bring yourself back to center and re-stretch the right leg. Interlace behind your thigh. Draw the navel in on an exhale. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling and climb up the leg. Anchor your left foot, so flex it. Maybe you walk up a little more. Even though you're walking up, draw the collarbones away from each other. Spread through the collarbones. Draw the navel in and now let go of the leg. Reach the hands forward. And here we're going to pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Release the right leg. Bring the left knee in. Left knee goes in. Take it to the center and bring it back out to the left. And let's straighten the leg. Interlace behind the leg. Taking it out to the side just a little, bending the knee, straightening it, bending and straightening. Next bend, you grab the outside edge of the left foot. Half happy baby again. And maybe you lift the foot, you bend it, or you lift it, you lower it. We'll do 2 more to this. And now we're going to re-straighten the leg, interlace. Now you're going to flex through the left foot, drive through the left heel, and slowly bring your knee closer to your chest without forcing. Very light stretch here as we are still warming up. Again, check in with your body, check in with yourself. Notice what you notice. Notice any tightness, any neutrality. Place your right hand on your left hip, bend your left elbow, and open your leg to the left side. So we have a kickstand in our left arm, elbow down. Left heel is pressing up towards the ceiling. Our hips are neutral, they're both flat on the mat. How is your breath? Take the leg back up through center. Hold on with your right arm and cross it over, but not all the way, just a couple of inches. Now to get more length in the left side, place your left hand in the left hip crease and glide it towards your right foot. How is your breath? Both hips on the mat. Straighten your leg without forcing again. Crawl or interlace behind your leg. Draw your navel in. Exhale, lift the chest. And then begin to crawl upward onto the leg, towards the ankle, towards the foot. Anchor your right heel down. Flex your right foot. Feel your right heel pressing down into the mat. Continue to draw the low belly towards the back of the spine. And then your next inhale, release the hands, reach the fingers forward. And we'll pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. Reach both arms forward, bend your knees. Push your low back down. Notice that when you raise your arms, your lower back tends to push towards the tummy. To undo this, draw the navel in, push the back body into the mat. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Place your hands underneath your knees. Draw the low belly in. Swing your legs up and back. Rocking up and back, creating a nice massage for the back, and then come up to seated and slide your legs back for hands and knees. Spread your fingers, press down through the palms, shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Inhale, cow pose, chest open, but we're keeping a slight drawing in of the navel. That way we don't just let it all go in our cow. So constrict a little bit and then exhale, really push the navel into the spine, release the crown of the head. Inhale, come back into cow. Exhale, cat pose. Keep going. Release your jawbone. Maybe you waggle your hips side to side. Maybe you circle them around. And go the opposite way on the next round. Two more. One more. Press the navel up into the spine with a round back. Big toes touch. Spread your knees apart and sit back onto your heels for child's pose. Release the forehead to your mat. I'm using my hands underneath my forehead because I'm on a rising. I don't know, I don't feel comfortable putting my face in the head. Okay? Straighten your arms forward, lift your elbows off your mat. Lift the forearms, spread your fingers. Don't forget to press down into each finger just as much you're pressing down into the palm. Uncurl or curl your toes underneath you and shift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog here, bend one knee and then the other. Keeping the hips pushed back. Draw the navel in so the core stays engaged. That way your low back doesn't go in towards the tummy. Find stillness in your down dog. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Walk your hands back towards your feet and fold in Uttanasana, forward fold. Let the crown of the head drop down towards the floor. Release the neck muscle. Grab onto your elbows and slowly sway side to side. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Release your elbows. Now cross the forearms the opposite way with a different overlap. And again, come swaying side to side. Nodding your head yes, shaking your head no. Keeping the crown of the head down towards the floor. Release the elbow. Slide the hands back and forth, side to side, kind of like a wet mop. And then come back to center. Slowly, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing the head to come upright. Beautiful. Walk up to the front of your mat. Separate your feet so that they are hip width distance apart. Push down through the feet. Engage the inner and outer ankles. So you can feel this action by lifting your toes off of your mat. Feeling the inner and outer arch of the foot engaging and then lower it down. I think I said heel before. I meant arch. So now our inner arch is lifting up and our outer arch is also lifting up. It's just it's a sense once your feet push down, the arches lift up. Lift and firm the thighs, lift the kneecaps up. Draw the flesh of the buttocks down. Navel into spine. Reach the arms out to the sides. Broaden out through the collarbones as the shoulder blades press into the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. So draw the navel in and really find a flat back. Pause in Ardha Uttanasana. Keep pressing through all 10 toes, engaging the inner and outer arches of the feet. And then rolling the shoulder heads back, feeling a broadening of the collarbone as the shoulder blades press into your chest. Keep the crown of the head going forward and slightly dip your spine just a little to find a little dipping in the spine behind you. That way you're not perfectly straight, but there's a slight dip. Your core is still engaged. Exhale, forward fold. Press down through the feet. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Bring the hands down through heart center. Standing back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Feeling the force of the feet pressing down, allowing the eyelids to grow really heavy here. Take your inhale, bring it into your body. As you exhale, let it release out into your feet, out of your feet. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Trying to close the blinds, it's really hot. You can keep the eyes closed or open them as you choose. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Lift up, inhale, find a little dip. Lower down, exhale. Root to rise, circle your arms up over your head. Bring it down through heart center. One more half sun salutation. Inhale, reach up. Hinge forward, release. Inhale, lengthen, find the dip. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, reach up overhead. Bring the hands down through heart center. Down by your side, Tadasana. Sun salutation, C. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, find a little dip. Reach the crown of your head forward. Place the weight into your toes. Engage those thighs even though we're halfway bent. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Low lunge, broaden out through the chest. Place your right knee down, uncurl the toes. Draw the navel in as you reach up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Create that contraction in the core so that your shoulders stack right above your knees. Right above your hips. Reach down through the left heel, root it down as you find the stretch and the hinge in the hips here. Interlock your thumbs, reach up. Exhale, release the hands, curl the back toes, step back plank. Exhale, shift back, downward facing dog. Bend your right knee, step your foot next to your right thumb, opposite side, low lunge. Broaden out through the shoulder, the collarbones, feeling the shoulder blades press into the chest. Left knee down, uncurl the back toes, navel in, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Same idea, draw the navel in, stack your shoulders directly above your hips. See if you could bend in the right knee a little more and hinge your hips forward just a tad, giving you a deeper stretch on the left hip flexor. Again, press down into the right heel as you feel that stretch in the left hip, left groin. Change the interlock of the thumb, reach back up. Keep the inner arms in line with the ear. Release the hands. Curl the back toes. Step forward. Inhale, lengthen, finding Ardha Uttanasana. Placing your weight forward, lifting your thighs, finding the dip. Exhale, fold. Circle your arms up overhead, reach all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Hands come out to your side. Again, let's take those eyes and draw the eyelids closed. Feel your breath moving through your body. Feel that prana, that chi, that's really helping you stay centered, move through this practice. Taking a full sun salutation A, inhale, circle your arms up. On your exhale, hinge forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, return back down, Uttanasana. Plant your hands down, step back, plank pose. Again, we're still spreading through the fingers, pushing through the palm, pushing up and out of the shoulder head so we don't sink down. Keeping our neck long, so our gaze is at the tip of our nose. Navel is pressing back, so hips stay up. Exhale, release the knees down, flatten out the feet, flatten out the toes. Draw the navel in, shift forward, bend your elbows, keep your elbows close to the side body as you lower all the way down. Press the feet down, step the feet closer together. Inhale, chest lift, baby cobra. Draw the elbows towards the side body. Keep the gaze at the tip of your nose, encouraging your neck to be long rather than crunching up. Keep the breath going. Spread your feet, spread your toes. See that even the pinky side and the big toe side really press down into the mat. Makes a difference. Exhale, fold back down. Curl your toes, shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. 5 smooth breaths. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Fully. Inhale, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, dragon breath for your exhale. One more inhale, look forward. At the end of your exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, pressing towards the toes, weight of the toes, and finding that dip for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, refold, root to rise, reach your arms up overhead. Bring it all the way back down. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, pressing the weight into the toes. Exhale, release. Plant your hands down, step your feet back, plank pose. Push down through the hands, lift up through the shoulders. Exhale, place your knees down, uncurl the toes. Draw the navel in, shift forward, bend your elbows, modify chaturanga all the way down. Hands press, inhale, baby cobra, chest lifts just a little. Exhale, fold. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale one more time, baby cobra. Keep the elbows close to the side body. And then exhale, lift the hands off the mat, Squeezing the elbows towards the side body, releasing the shoulder heads away from the neck and ear. Feeling the abs working here and the flesh of the buttocks going down to the heel. How is your breath here? When you're ready, exhale, release your forehead down, curl your toes under. Press the knees down, lift yourself up and back, downward facing dog. 4 breaths here. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, dragon's breath. Inhale fully, exhale, dragon's breath. Inhale, look in between your hands. At the end of your exhale, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, kneecap lift. Exhale, fold. Circle your arms up overhead, navel to spine, reach up, bring it all the way down. One last sun salutation. Hands come down, Tadasana. Inhale, lengthen up, forward fold. Halfway lift, refold, plant your hands down, step back, plank pose. Stay in plank, we're gonna be here for 5 breaths. Last one. Nice. Bend your knees, come into child's pose. Release your forehead down. Straighten your arms, come into downward facing dog. Stretch your spine all the way back. Feel the stretch from the tips of your fingers all the way to the back of the leg. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Bend your right knee, lift your right foot, and step it in between your hands. Anchor the back heel, reach your left arm up, and then your right follows, coming into a warrior 2 pose. Pressing into your left foot, and then bending in your right knee. Feeling the engagement through both thighs. We're firming our left thigh, and simultaneously, the hamstring, the back of the leg, is also engaged. So they're both working in harmony. Your spine is nice and long, and your arms are out to your side, reaching your right hand forward, your left hand trying to reach back. You're stretching your chest open. Again, feeling the collarbones broadening as the shoulder blades press into your chest. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Bring your right hand into the right hip crease. Once again, hinge your hips back. Extend your right arm and now lower it onto your leg for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Reach your left arm up. Add a slight micro bend into your right leg so you don't hyperextend it, and still keep pushing weight into your back leg. Don't lose that engagement. Good. Press into your back foot, come all the way up. Keep the legs straight, reverse the warrior. Come back, bend the right knee, and then plant the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Bend your left knee, step your foot in between your hands, anchor your back heel, windmill your arms up for a warrior two. Again, firming your right thigh as you bend into your left leg. Torso is nice and long. Reaching your left arm forward and your right arm back. Again, stretching those collarbones apart. Keep firming your right thigh. Press into your right foot. And on your next inhale, straighten your left leg. Bring your left hand into your left hip crease and cut your hips all the way back. Lengthen your left arm, bring it onto your left leg. Reach your arm up for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Find a tiny micro bend in your left leg as you firm your right thigh. Press into your back foot, come back, keep the left leg straight, reverse the warrior. Come all the way down, reframe the left foot, step back plank. Left knee down, angle out your foot, plant the right foot down, come into a Vashisthasana variation. Lift the left side body up away from the mat. Stack your right hand right above your right shoulder. Press down through the left foot, anchor it down as you extend up. Right hand comes down, step back plank, or you can always do modified plank. Right knee lowered down in line with your right hand. Angle the right foot out, plant the left foot down, reach the left arm up. Notice how my neck is cranked. Now I'm going to straighten. Exhale, left hand down, step back plank, shift back, downward facing dog. You can either bend your right knee or you can lift your right leg. Round your spine, bring your knee into your chest, step your foot in between your hands. Back heel anchored, windmill your arms up, warrior two, right side. Finding that bend in your right knee, the firming in the left thigh. Front palm faces the ceiling, reverse your warrior, back hand reaches behind you. Come back through warrior two. Now come into side angle pose. Right forearm into right thigh, left arm reaches up. Keep firming your left thigh as you extend your collarbones, actually your sternum, your heart forward. towards the front end of the mat. Reach the left arm towards the front end of the mat, coming into extended side angle pose. Left hand lowers, right hand lowers, step back plank. Knees come down, and then you'll shift back into a child's pose. Straighten your arms, spread your fingers, curl your toes under, shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Either bend your knees, step the left foot through, or lift your left leg. Bring your knee into your chest, round your spine. Step your foot in between your hands, back heel anchors, windmill your arms up, warrior two. Firming your right thigh, pressing into your right foot. Finding the breath to calm and soothe you as much as you can get soothed. Turn the front palm up, reverse your warrior, wrap your right arm behind you. Come back, warrior two. Come into side angle, forearm presses thigh, reach the right arm up. Press into your right foot as you extend the heart, the chest forward, the sternum forward. Reach the right hand forward. Right hand down, left hand down, step back plank. And then lower your knees, flatten out your toes. Shift forward, bend your elbow, lower your body all the way down onto the floor. Take a moment here, straighten your arms towards the side, lower onto your forehead or come onto one cheek. Find that breath right now. Coming into Shalabhasana pose, push the tops of the feet down, lift the thighs, push the pubic bone down. Inhale, lift the chest, reach the arms back and lift the arms, hover them off of your mat. With your next inhale, lift and hover your legs off the mat. Shalabhasana locust pose. Same work we've been doing with the neck. Keep a slight chin lock so we create a long spine. Keep the breath going. Exhale, resting back onto your forehead or coming to the opposite cheek. Last Shalabhasana. Inhale, engage and lift your chest. Reach the fingertips back. Lift the legs. Shalabhasana locust pose. Find that breath. Keep that breath moving. Don't hold it. And exhale. Release yourself all the way down. Bend your knees and windshield wipe your feet side to side. Slide the hands away from the side body, maybe even bend the elbows, cactus the arms as you windshield wipe your feet. When you're all done, bring your feet back down, curl the toes under, Place the hands underneath the shoulders and slowly press yourself all the way back, meeting in child's pose, forehead on your mat. Press through the hands. Lift the hips up, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Bend your right knee and lift your right foot. Slide the ankle towards the left wrist, lower the shin, lower the knee, coming into pigeon pose. Straighten the left leg, slide it behind you. Maybe come onto your forearms or place blocks underneath your forearms to lift, or keep your arms straight. The idea is to keep the weight, place the weight into both sides of the hip. So not too much into the right, not too much into the left. Evenly distributing the weight. Slowly bring your hands onto your mat. Curl the back toes under, shift your hips back, downward facing dog. Bend your left knee. Lift the foot towards the wrist, lower the shin, lower the knee. Slide the right leg back. Come onto your forearm or again onto your block. Left foot is flexed. Distribute the weight into both sides of the body. Begin to plant your hands onto the mat. Close the back toes, shift your hips back. Last downward dog of the day. Place your knees down on your mat. Sit back onto your heel and swing your legs both. Straighten your legs, flex your feet. Draw the flesh of the buttocks down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Draw the navel in and exhale as you lower for Paschimottanasana. I invite you to bend your knees. Release the crown of the head down. Maybe nod your head, no, sway your head side to side. Hands on the outsides of the legs. Inhale, lengthen navel length. Exhale, refold. navel in, lengthen up. Hands on the outside of your hips, Dandasana pose, flex your feet. Anchor your heels down into your mat. Anchor your hips, your sitting bones down. As you lift and lengthen your sternum, your heart upward. Roll the shoulder head back. Sorry about that, but I don't have a watch. Right on time. One more cycle of breath. Bring your right knee in to your chest. Open the right leg, open the right knee out. Right sole of the foot against the left inner thigh. Still create that flex in the left foot. Reach your arms up. Revolve slightly over to your left. Reach up and exhale, hinge fold. And then spread the hands on the outside of the left, on either side of your left leg. Keep your chest open. Keep drawing your shoulder heads back. And on your next exhale, I invite you to really bend your left knee and fold over your left leg. Two more cycles of breath. Call the hands back, lengthen up. Right knee comes in. Get into your chest. Left hand comes down. Come into a closed twist. Bring the right elbow on the inside of the right knee. And take a twist here. So right inner leg presses into the right elbow, creating a resistance. Bring it back to center. Straighten your right leg down. Left knee comes in. Left knee out to the side. Sole of the left foot on right inner thigh. Lengthen up, reach up. Hinge twist slightly over to your right. Reach forward. And then exhale, hands come on the side of the right leg. Really bend your right knee, lower your head onto your leg. And if you like, if it feels good in your body, you can always feel free to straighten your legs. But sometimes I feel the hamstring can be overstretched. 2 more cycles of breath. Slowly crawl your hands back towards your hips, lengthen your spine. Knee comes up into your chest. Lengthen up, right hand down, left elbow on the inside of your bent knee. Twist to your right. Placing a resistance on the arm and the inner leg. Finding smooth breath here. Slowly coming back to center, releasing the leg down. Draw your hips towards your heels and lower your torso of your body down. Keep your knees bent. Plant your feet on the floor. Open up your feet so that they're hip width distance apart, and then check down to the sides of you to see that you are at hips width distance, because us ladies tend to think our hips are a lot wider than they are. Press down through the inner foot and the outer foot. As you press down, inhale, lift your hips up, reach your arms underneath your body, interlace, and then walk your shoulder heads underneath you. Keep the arms straight, reach the knuckles towards the heels. And find your breath. Glide the flesh of the buttocks towards the calf. And exhale, release down. Press down, inhale, lift hips up. Change the interlace. Shoulder heads underneath. Roll back. Straight arms, knuckles towards heels. Are you still pressing down through your feet? Are you gliding the flesh of the buttocks towards calves? Most importantly, are you still breathing? Release all the way down. Take your feet out as wide as the mat. Move your hands, your arms away from the sides of your body, and windshield wipe your knees side to side. Let your knees drop all the way to the left. Reach your arms overhead. And direct the hands towards the left side of the room, getting a stretch in the right side body. All while keeping both shoulders on the mat. Don't let the right shoulder come up just because the direction is towards the left. Let it fall down. Keep your chest open. Find your way back to center. Knees to your right, direction of the hands towards the right as well. Come to center. Bring your knees into your chest. And lift your feet up. Come into happy baby, grabbing the outside edges of your mat. Sway side to side. Maybe you straighten one leg, maybe you straighten the other. Finding playfulness in this happy baby. And when you are ready, bring your knees back to center. Squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball. Lift your head up, squeeze. And then exhale, release your body Down for Shavasana, last final pose. Your arms are away from your side body. Your feet fan out to the side of the wall. Relaxing the fingers, softening the forehead. Keeping a slight chin tuck. Relaxing the neck and jawbone. Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Checking in with your body. Noticing any shift or change from the beginning of practice to now. Reach your arms overhead. Take a nice stretch. Bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. Roll onto your right side. Fetal position. Use your right arm as a pillow. With your left hand pressing down, slowly bring yourself up to seated and have your head be heavy as you rise up. Consider keeping your eyes closed or option to have a soft gaze. Bring your hands to heart center in gratitude. Take a moment to find something you're grateful for. And with your exhale, bow into your heart. Thumbs pressing into the chest remind us that we all come from pure love. Thumbs rise up to meet our lips to remind us to speak words of love. And knuckles of the thumbs press in between the eyebrows, our third eye, to remind us that we're all connected through the same pure love. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me, and thank yourselves for showing up to your mat. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. Have a great day.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.